your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. LaQuint Allen to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
When you script that first 15, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs. Got him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
He rolls to his right. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separate. That time, second down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go.
Second down give to Tutu. And that one doesn't get him much, giving neither a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and long for him here. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Here's Dak. His first throw is an interception. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars.
More about it.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run, and it's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tootin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That'll be caught. It's Rico Dowdle. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
At the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
from the 43. Here's 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Dowdle trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. He'll look underneath here for Dowdle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Dowdle. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
He was taken down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
No gain on the play.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first two runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal for Aaron Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Dowdle.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the
Rodgers now.
conversion.
Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Chooton. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. De'Aaron Benton there for the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he will scramble there. A pickup of 9, and that is good enough for the first down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. QB will survey the defense on first and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Over the middle, it is Strange. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. A first down throw for Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got screen. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Second down, Lawrence. And he cannot escape. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So that's up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive.